Today I'd like to show you a project I've been working on. It's a very simple 3D raycasting project based off a YouTube demo. So on the left over here, you see what amounts to a top-down view of sort of a character, and you can see what the rays are being cast and colliding with walls. And then on the right here, you see the 3D projection of the player's perspective. So you can see here we've got basically walls, very simple geometry, nothing too wild and crazy. It's meant to look a lot like Wolfenstein 3D era, first-person games, basically. So where this came from is there's this really awesome tutorial on the 3D Sage YouTube channel that takes you through how to make your own Raycaster. There's 3 parts to it. I've only got through part 1. But it's all done in C and OpenGL. It's a very cool tutorial, very fun to watch and work through. But I like programming in Ruby and game dev in DragonRuby, so I decided to port this code line by line into Ruby and DragonRuby. And basically to make it work, it's not anything too crazy because it's mostly like, can you draw lines? Can you draw pixels? Can you fill space in sort of 2-dimensional drawing? And yes, absolutely you can do that in DragonRuby. The only tricky part, and this is, I think, more to do with some of the differences between OpenGL and DragonRuby. So from a coordinate system standpoint, I believe that the coordinates are flipped a little bit. So DragonRuby pretty much starts from the sort of bottom left as 0, 0. Other drawing systems oftentimes start from the top left. And so it'll be top, the X, Y, or the X axis is usually the same, but in this case, the Y axis is flipped. And so that made some of the math kind of backwards and weird. Spent a good chunk of time trying to sort out some of those details. Mostly this tutorial was a good one to follow along. So I'll leave a link to that in the description, but that's a cool little project I've been working on in Ruby. So thanks for watching.